So it's our last day in Norfolk. However, we've now come back up to Lincolnshire. We are at RSPB Freiston Shore. I can't remember how to say it. So we've been recommended to come here. So I thought, well, it's kind of on the way back, so we're going to stop here. However, when we've pulled in this car park, we had a week in Skegness a couple of years ago, and I've got a feeling we've actually been here before. However, we haven't been here to do a video. But if it's the one I remember, it's not very big. And we've drove past Frampton Marshes, from RSPB Frampton Marshes. So if it's not great here, we might carry on back up and redo Frampton. I know we enjoyed Frampton. We got spoonbills and all sorts there last time, but again, before I started doing YouTube. So I thought, well, we'll give it a go here and see what it's like. If it's not great, we'll head to Frampton. But I will let you know what it's like once we get out of the car and get going, really. So I'll fill you in a bit. So we've come back to the car. It was the reserve I thought it was. And there's only one hide. And I mean, you could walk a big trail. However, we've got here and there's no toilets, which isn't amazing. We've just driven 1 hour 45 minutes and we've got here and there's no toilets. So I thought, you know what? It's not the reserve that I liked. I think this one's got potential if you're in the area, you come for the right time of year. I mean, we've got some good widgeon, we've got some redshank, we've got some little egrets, little grebes. So, I mean, it was really, really good what we've seen. Just I felt like we've seen a lot of them already this weekend. And I know we really like Frampton Marsh. And I thought, you know what, we're wasting a bit of time here. Plus there's no toilets. So we're now going to drive to Frampton Marsh and see what's kicking about there. We had a really good day that time last year when we went there. Not last year, the year before. It was about 2-3 years ago now. And we really did like it. So we're going to head there now and hopefully we're going to get lucky there. So we've got to Frampton Marsh and this is supposed to all be water. Last time we were here, I've lost it. It's over that way. Over there somewhere is the hide that we had really good spoonbills from. So I'm a bit disappointed. Did get told there was no water, but I didn't think it'd be because like no water. I thought there might be a little bit. So we're gonna head down. We've got the seawall that way. So we're gonna head down to the seawall, see what we see down there. But I don't think today's gonna be very lucky. But we've got a few birds flying here, so I'm gonna concentrate on them for a little bit and see. We get what we get today. I think it's gonna be one of them days. So we've come up to like the seawall, sea mud flats bit. Had quite good little views of some little egrets, which was really cool to see. However, they're now shutting this path, so we're going to have to head back. I mean, we're going to head back anywhere. So we're going to head back now and have a coffee and probably start our journey back home, if we're honest. We've still got 4 hours to get home. It's been a long few days, but we need to get off this path, so I will fill you in a bit more once we get back down to the main reserve. So we've come back down off the wall because I said it was shutting it. I'm a bit disappointed today. This used to be one of our favourite reserves. We really loved it here the day we came. So I was a bit excited to come back today once I realised we were going past. But this is normally all water. I'm going to chuck some pictures now here of some of the stuff we got last time. I say it was about 3 years ago, and I didn't do videos at that point, so I can't really show you much of what the reserve was like, but I will find some of the pictures that I got that day, and so you can see how good this reserve was. Can you see how disappointed I am now compared to like not having any water? It's a reserve I'm going to come back to, and I will wait till it's back up and running, so I'll probably give it a couple of years, and then I will come back here and redo another reserve visit for you. But I've not had much luck today. We should have stayed more Norfolk, we're having more luck in Norfolk. Never mind, that's wildlife, isn't it? But so we're going to walk back to the visitors centre now, and unless we see something, we're going to near enough call it a day. However, them goldfinches this morning, well, when we first got here on the sunflowers, they actually made it worthwhile coming here today. That was really cool to watch. You could actually see them picking out the sunflower seeds, and it was really cool. I think I might have some quite good shots that I'm happy with, that are different anyway, for that. But say we'll head back now, and I will speak to you when we get back to the car. So we're back in the car. We ended up having a scone and coffee. I'm not really a scone person, but I quite enjoyed that. With Connor today, it just wasn't amazing. However, them goldfinches were really cool today. So they did make up for it. But I will leave you with what pictures we've got today. My husband is actually off now all week, so we are going to go some more places. I'm tempted hopefully to do Spurn, and it's deer rut season, so we're going to do Studley, and if we have time we might go down to Bradgate. I haven't planned a Bradgate this year just because I know how busy I am, so it might not happen. So it might just be Studley deer rut this year, but we'll see what happens. So my next video is either going to be Spurn or it's going to be Studley Royal. We haven't decided which day we're doing it yet. So I will speak to you for my next video. But remember, if you like these videos, please like and subscribe, and it just means the world, and it means I can go more places and show you more reserves. But talking about more reserves, we've decided we're going to try and do every RSPB reserve. So if you've got a reserve that you would like me to visit, pop them in the comments and we will plan some trips to go to as many RSPB reserves as possible. So which is your favourite reserve? Where do you want me to go? Put them in the comments and I will speak to you next week. Hi everybody, so I've come to Spurn. We decided to come to Spurn first rather than do the deers.